Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Friday, 8th of December 2023. This day is celebrated as Bodhi Day, is observed all over the world, usually under the various names to honor Gautam Buddha and his preachings. It typically occurs on the 8th day of the 12th month of the lunisolar calendar. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Supreme Court to pronounce Article 370 verdict on December 11. The Constitution Bench had said its focus would be on the series of machinations which led to abrogation of Article 370, which gave special privileges to Jammu and Kashmir. A view of Supreme Court of India complex during the Article 370 hearing September 5, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that India's strategic partner, but those behind assassination plot, need to be held accountable. White House, while responding to a question on the impact that the illegal plot would have on the bilateral India-United States relationship, Mr. Kirby said, "We want it fully investigated and those responsible to be held properly accountable." The White House has urged New Delhi to hold accountable those responsible for the plot to assassinate a separatist Sikh leader. The Hindu newspaper also states that journalists' rights group counts 94 media workers killed worldwide, most at an alarming rate in Gaza. The group said 68 journalists had been killed covering the Israeli-Hamas war since Hamas attacked Israel on October 7. Israel's war with the Hamas has claimed more journalists than any conflict in over 30 years. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that evil spreading fast. Haryana's BJP MP seeks law against live in relationships, suggests making a parental consent mandatory for love marriages. The BJP's MP's demand comes amid reports that five-member committee headed by former Supreme Court Judge Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai has suggested in its report on the Uniform Civil Code that registration of live in relationships be made mandatory. Indian Express also states that G7 nations bans import of Russia rough diamonds. Traders raise concern. Traceability-based verification will mean that a diamond would be tracked from the time it is mined through the entire supply chain till the end consumer to ensure it's not of Russian origin. Maintaining the EPC will make representations to the union government. He expressed confidence that our leadership will ensure that the interests of Indian trade are not compromised in any way. Indian Express also states that fossil fuels phase out renewable energy tripling. All complex issues remain unresolved as Conference of Party 28 enters second week. Importantly, 3.5 billion United States dollar have been announced for the Green Climate Fund at this Conference of Party, taking the second round of capitalization of the largest and most important climate-specific funding instrument to 12.8 billion as United States dollar to be spent on green projects over the next 4 years. A general view of the roundtable on the commercialization of hydrogen at the United Nations Climate Change Conference of Party 28 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Conference of Party once again 28, no progress yet on global stock take climate finance. Activists sold placards and short slogans during a protest at the United Nations Climate Change Conference of Party 28 Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Halfway through the United Nations Climate Summit Conference of Party 28, which will come to be a close on December 12, there's no progress yet on a major aspects of negotiating including the global stock take, global goal on adaptation, climate finance. Through the participants can take cheer from the fact that the loss and damage fund was operationalized on day first. Here is a halfway update. Hindustan Times also states that fewer births, more deaths in Delhi during the pandemic data. Delhi recorded 10.5% more births and 25.3% fewer deaths last year compared to 2021, according to data from the Union Territories Civil Registration System (CRSR) released on the Thursday, which showed one of the biggest year-on-the-year changes in both statistics in 2022. Times also states that 72-year-old hit by by a car in GK1 dragged for 100 meter. It is actually in Greater Kailash. A 72-year-old man was killed after he was rammed by a car near his residence in Greater Kailash 1 in South Delhi. Police officers aware of the matter said on Thursday, adding that the suspect that the vehicle dragged the victim for around 100 meters before speeding away. Police said the incident occurred on November 30. Going towards the economy of the country, from the business point of view, no spectacular announcement in February's interim budget, says Finance Minister. The Lok Sabha elections are set to be held around April-May 2024, after which the government will present a full budget in July 2024. The interim budget to be presented on the February 1st won't have any spectacular announcement, said Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had earlier asked all the government departments to submit well-thought-out expenditure proposals for the first 6 months of the next financial year to avoid the fund shortage before the full budget is approved by the Parliament next year. Slowdown in tendering activity by central states. There were tenders worth rupees 3,40,400 crore in the same period a year ago, and rupees 3,38,400 crore in the first quarter of financial year 2024. On an absolute basis, the orders awarded grew to rupees 2,23,800 crore in Q2 of financial year 2024 to QFY23, rupees 1,400 crore, majorly on the account of the significant tenders announced during the second half of the financial year, rupees 7,66,100 crore. Government bans use of sugarcane juice sugar syrup for ethanol making in 2023-24 supply year. The decision by ministry comes in the backdrop of the estimated fall in the sugar production in 2023-24 marketing year, October to September. India exported 61 lakh tons of sugar during the 2022-23 marketing year, as against a record of 112 lakh tons in the previous year. Going towards the world news, including Hunter Biden indicted on the 9 tax charges, adding to gun charges in the special counsel probe. Putin moves a step closer to a 5th term as a president after Russia sets 2024 election date. Indian origin soldier among Israelis killed in Gaza. United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak faces a party revolt after unveiling the renewed Rwanda asylum plan. Britain summons Russian ambassador or FSB cyber espionage. Divides over trade and Ukraine are in the focus as European Union and China's leaders meet in Beijing. Going towards the science and technology, from the artificial intelligence point of view, is Google Gemini better than GPT-4? 6 reasons why it may outperform output artificial intelligence GPT series. With its Gemini family of artificial intelligence models, Google is all set to take on open artificial intelligence. Here are some reasons why it may outdo the widely popular GPT series. Gemini is available in 3 sizes: Ultra, Pro, Nano. Google has termed Gemini as its most powerful artificial intelligence model. Artificial intelligence, 7 things you need to know about Gemini, Google's rival to offer artificial intelligence. Google seems all set to take ChatGPT with Gemini properly this time. Here is everything you need to know about the company's smartest artificial intelligence model to date. Gemini is now available in Bard, but the artificial intelligence chatbox is far from the only product benefiting from it. Redmi Pad at rupees 12,999 and more. Scope of the Xiaomi, Realme and OnePlus budget still is slates at their lowest prices. We track down the best tablet discounts happening now in India on Xiaomi, Realme and OnePlus models. Tablet shopping on budget. Don't miss these stellar discount on Xiaomi, Realme and OnePlus tablets in India right now. At last, there's a famous quotation by Maulana Abdul Kalam, whose point of view some biography is here. That his full name was Abul Kalam Ghulam Muhyiddin Ahmad bin Khairuddin Al Hassani Azad. Birth anniversary November 1888 up to 22nd February 1958. Was an Indian independence activist, writer, and a senior leader of the Indian National Congress. Following India's independence, he became the first Minister of Education in the Indian government. He is commonly remembered as the Maulana Azad. The word Maulana is honorific, meaning our master, and is adopted as the Azad Free as his pen name. His contribution to establishing the Education Foundation in India is recognized by celebrating his birthday as a national education day across the India. As a young man, Azad composed poetry in Urdu as well as a treatises on religion and philosophy. He rose to prominence through his work as a journalist, publishing works critical of the British Raj and espousing the cause of Indian nationalism. Azad became the leader of the Khilafat movement, during which he came into the close contact with the Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi. After the failure of the Khilafat movement, he became closer to the Congress. Azad became an enthusiastic supporter of Gandhi's ideas of non-violent civil disobedience and worked to organize the non-cooperation movement in protest of the 1919 Rollout Acts. Azad committed himself to Gandhi's ideals, including promoting Swadeshi indigenous products and the cause of Swaraj self-rule for India. In 1923, at an age of 35, he became the youngest person to serve as the president of Indian National Congress. Mr. Azad says a famous quotation. He says that education imparted by heart can bring revolution in the society. Okay, thank you.